Let's go with a little colorful. I'm gonna use Makeup Revolution, and this is, what is this one? Birds of Paradise. I haven't used it in a while. And BH Trending in Tokyo. Trendy in Tokyo. Very colorful, both palettes are. And let's just dig into it, because I was like, what am I gonna wear? It's gonna be ColourPop, something like BH Revolution, ColourPop. They're all on the same shelf, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go with BH and Makeup Revolution. Let's do this. Cleaned off a brush. I've been cleaning little by little with this and dirtying it back up. That's just how lazy I've been. Just not in the mood for anything. I just like wasn't in the mood to do dishes. I'm gonna make ribs. I made like pig shots last night, and I could only eat one because I was like too much grease between the bacon and the kielbasa. I was like, ooh, too much. But I'm gonna have ribs today and mix the same barbecue sauce in there. It was original barbecue, brown sugar, and honey, and that's my new favorite. So anytime I want barbecue, I'm gonna have to mix those three together. And that's what I'm gonna have with ribs. I just had it with chicken wings, and I'm just in love with those three combinations. It was like hickory barbecue, and you know, I don't have that, just original, and that was good. So I'm gonna go in and start with the look with this pink and see how that goes. But yeah, I'm ready for spring and some color. It's been 69 to 70 degrees this past 2 days, today and yesterday, and I was like, yes. So it's 69, so it might go up a little bit more before it gets so yeah, gonna go grocery shopping today, which it's already late in the day. It's 3:30. Because I was like I'm like, I don't want to get up until 1-ish. Like, I don't have to really do anything today, but I did dishes. I baked like a cake bread. It's ginger bread, cake bread, muffin, whatever you want to call it. Gingerbread cake to us. Little dessert, and then I'm gonna make ribs. Probably when I get off filming. Okay, I need to switch to a different color. I think I'm gonna have orange. So I'm gonna mix, this is more like a coral orange. So I'm gonna go in with this orange, because it's like orange. How's everybody doing this Friday? I'm so excited. And then my boyfriend finally got his phone fixed. So I'm like, yes, got a new phone. The same phone, but new. Working. Awesome. Awesomeness. My phone's not shutting off. I keep pushing the freaking button. It doesn't want to shut off. Sometimes I get stuck. And I'm like, time for me a new phone. But we'll see. Now I'm like, do I even want the Google Pixel? I don't know what I want. I just want a new phone. I'm just like getting tired and sick of this phone. Not just because I want a new phone, it's just because I need it. There's this color I'm gonna pop it on, this purple adventure. So tomorrow's gonna be busy. The next day is gonna be super busy. I said, with these ribs, should last us till Sunday. Because I'm like, I'm not cooking. And we should eat out less. But we're gonna have ribs because ribs are good. And I want ribs for the weekend. Even if I get sick of it, it's like, it's just the weekend food. I don't want to cook. I don't really want to eat out. And we're gonna go to a Mexican restaurant. I'm like, I'm tired of Mexican restaurants. I want Chinese. That's what I only crave is Chinese. But okay. And I don't know how to make Mexican food, so I'm like, okay, I'll let you pass on this one. But I'm telling you now, I want my Chinese. I want to go to the restaurant. I'm sick of Panda. I want a restaurant vibe, a restaurant feeling kind of food. That's what I want. Very colorful, bright. I'm gonna go in with the shade underneath the purple bamboo. So yeah, thought it was gonna be deeper. Okay, this will do. All right, where was it, bamboo? Got a new set of tumblers. Just dropped off from Amazon. I bought an electric drill and I'm excited to get that because I was like digging in my tool, like this keep coming out, and I struggle with these. Okay, I need electric now. So I invested a $22 drill for my keychains. I bought these, came in last night, so I got 2 of these. These are my second best favorite, and then we're having a sale at Michael's, so I got my favorite for like, because these were expensive, they're $40 each, these little things. So I'm like, these will be special occasion ones. But these ones are gonna be for making and selling. And then I'll have half the time because I'm gonna have a drill, because that was taking forever to do, and it was hurting my hands, my fingers, everything, trying to do that keychain. I posted it on my stories, so if you want to check my keychain out, that's what I made. I was like, that took literally a while, but I took breaks making that because I was like, my brother's like, this is really cute, you should make it as a keychain. I was like, okay. And so I did that. I'm gonna deepen it up a little bit with this one. And so, yeah, made it into a keychain. I might sell it. Well, I'm gonna sell it, but I'm like, whoever wants it, selling it. Excuse me. Had a good lunch. I had a late lunch, but it's good. At least I ate something. But my cat Fee, my girl Fee, my baby, she likes to do this with her paw. She's almost touching my food, and I'm like, Fee, I'll give you some food. You know, cats are so stubborn, and they don't listen, and try to push them away. She gets like that, like, you're not pushing me away. I feel it. She's like, every time, even in the bed, she's like, puts her weight down, and you're like, you ain't moving me. love her little personality, but she's a little stinker. Like, no, I'm gonna touch the food and it's gonna be mine. Okay, she knocks off my Cheetos out of my hands, out of my fingers, right? Then I'm like, okay, that's yours. You can't bug me for any more Cheetos. That whole Cheeto is yours. She doesn't want it after she knocks off the Cheeto that I was about to eat. And she waits for me to get that, something in my hand so she can knock it out. But then she would not want it afterwards. And I'm like, I love you to death, but girl, you need to stop. I don't know how she got that way to knock or to touch. She's figuring out, like, oh, I'm gonna touch your food and then you're not gonna want it. Little stinker. Love her to death. She's my little stinker. There's like new shimmers in here. I don't care for these two or these two. So this is basically a matte palette for me. 5 stars. Someone moving in. We have I see some new people checking them out and I'm like, I don't remember seeing you before. He must be new. And it's like, how many more people are gonna move to where I live? I'm just so over people moving in. But I live in an area where everybody wants to move into this area. I don't know why. Y'all don't know how to drive. Apparently we get the bad drivers, the speeders, the outside driving. We were on the freaking freeway and there's only 2 lanes. They want to try to cut people. Use the lane where, if you get pulled over, that kind of lane. Not even. It was speeding through, there's bumps. So, you kind of skid. Yeah, they were speeding right through there. I'm like, I'm surprised I didn't get a flat freaking tire. And I'm like, where the hell are the cops at? Me going with this blue shade, I was so stunned that people can have the balls to literally, on purpose breaking the law. I don't know, just a couple weeks ago, probably 2 weeks ago, some girl on her phone wanted to speed up to the stop sign. There's no going forward. She hurried up and went to our lane. So she passed. I was like, you cut in line. And I'm like, I'm surprised you didn't hit a student because it was time, people to go home from school. I'm like, we live right next to 2 middle schools and middle schoolers trying to get home and you're just on your phone speeding, cutting people off the road basically. You're not even on the road. She was in the dirt road trying to cut in front of everybody. I was like, ooh, ooh. She has the balls. I'm gonna go right here. Literally, we say, people have balls. Yeah, they literally do. I was like, dang, how? Where's the cops? Everywhere. But if we do something there's a stop sign and we could go a little over the stop sign so we can see, we get it. We get and I'm like, what? But people, are you that type of people that you get away with everything? Or are you the type of people that you make one little mistake? The stop signs are right here, but you go a little over to look both ways before going and get, dinged. Like, who are you? But I'm like, seriously, when the cops should be there, where are they? It seems like they're cracking down a little bit more, but I'm like, when we're on the road, I don't see no cops. But then I see, other cops everywhere else. Not when we need it the most. I'm gonna go with lively. I think that's what's called the street. But it's funny how things work. Like, I even got pulled over when my mom was teaching me how to drive at night. And I think we were in Casa Grande going to where, Maricopa. That's like 30 minutes away, 45 at the time. And then I got pulled over, just not having a light. And I'm like, but then you do see all those people missing one light, and okay, I get pulled over. That means like, oh, I better be on my top game when I'm on the road. Because I can feel like, oh, cops are just gonna try to get me. And I think one cop was trying to get me and they couldn't find anything, but they pulled somebody over behind me. And I'm like, yeah, because I never got a ticket. So don't pull me over. I'm not doing anything wrong. They just thought, like, because they're watching me, I can, feel that they're watching me. You can tell. Because I was parked trying to drop off my friend at the time, and I could see the cops were just hanging out, watching people, watching me, of course. They're like, what the hell are they doing? I was like, well, I'm waiting. I want to check out what I got, and they're like, I guess being suspicious about me. So I was like going home after, his parents picked him up. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go home now. Nothing to report on me, so why run anything? He just wanted to try to get me, but didn't. Because I look suspicious in my car. I feel like I don't want to do red underneath. I don't. Because it stains. It literally stains underneath. I might do green. I see a lot of greens. I'm going to do green. I'm going to go in with this green. So, yeah. Like, when I got a T-boned, like, there are a lot of, luckily a trooper handled it and gave the other one a full ticket. They had to pay off my car. I had to get a new car. The T-boned me and broke some kind of bottom piece where it's unrefixable or something like that. Okay. So I was like, okay, I'll just get a new car. So a week or two, I got a new car. And I'm gonna go in with the same shade that I used earlier. I'm just like, and they were trying to lie to me. Oh, my brakes didn't want to stop. I'm like, huh? Like, you live in a different part. I was going in because at the time there was like the stores that I needed to go to, and everything I'm linked to the other, places over in Casa Grande, because at the time there was nothing here. So every info I have is in Casa Grande. doctors, anything. So I had to pick up something. And then, so I knew what I was doing. I knew they were up to no good. If you're in the desert doing no good, literally they both did not have any shirts. The girl's belly was flopped out. He didn't have no shirt. I'm like, right there, that should be illegal. You have to be fully clothed, I feel, to go anywhere. I feel like that was illegal. I'm like, you guys are up to good. You guys look like you're teenagers skipping school. Like, it was like a Monday. I'm like, you guys look like you're no good. We go on with this scene. So I was like, what just happened? Like, luckily that time there was a cop behind them, and he's like, I didn't see nothing. I'm like, what? You are behind these people. No shade. And you didn't see nothing? Suspicious right there. I'm like, a cop that should be aware of your surroundings didn't see nothing? I was like, what? After, like, the people were like, sorry, my car didn't want to stop. I'm like, if your car didn't want to stop, you should have just went. I like sped a little low because I was like, they were inching. And then when I was like in front of them, they went, and I'm like, wait, what? They were trying to make me fall. Like, I had my blinker on. I'm like, I would have been way gone if I had my blinker on. Way past this point. Way gone. I'm going in with the shade. So that irritated me. I'm like, blinker or not blinker, I was in front of you. That should not be an excuse. No. So when he got off the phone, the cop, he was like, now they were switching up the lie again and being like, I had a blinker on. But still, I'm in front of you. If I had my blinker on, but still in front of you, like, you wait your turn. You don't slam onto my car. Right here, I'm going. It's like, you should have enough time when you got to that road that something was wrong. Right? You should know before you got to the main road that, oh crap, my car isn't working right. I, need to have a check, not fully go on the road, the main road. So I'm like, what are you doing in this part of town? Because we have nothing for you here when you live somewhere that has everything. So I was a little, confused and ticked off that why are you hidden in the desert part when you live in a totally different area? Like me, I was going to the stores that I don't have in my town. Voila. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with the shade. It's like a putty. But ooh, that gave off some pretty tone. So the money that I made from selling anyways, I spent it all back on resin stuff. I was like, oh, this ain't not good, but you know, it's so pretty. They're like little flowers. I just had to. This is so pretty. I just had to. And then these came with my big resin that came in the mail from Amazon. I was like, oh, freebies. Love it. I was like, oh my God. So I can't wait to get more flowers, dried flowers. I can't wait for my drill. I can't wait for my little letters. I can like, write, put somebody's name on there. Oh my God. I'm just like, all the possibilities is endless with making stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness. What did I turn into? But it's fun, I have tons of resin now, and I'm just, I'm obsessed at the moment. My friend's like, have you made any more? I'm like, nope, this is my new one that I'm just working on right now. I haven't worked on any resining since my market day, and now I have to slowly get back into it. Took a little break, but I think I'm going to take another break. Probably make magnets next because I really want my drill. It's getting annoying with that one that I can't wait for my drill. It's going to be so easy. It's a chargeable one, so it's cordless, and oh, it's going to make it so easy. I'm excited. Mascara time. So, yeah. So I made a keychain last night that was like that. I bought stickers for my brother because he is an art teacher. So I bought these to make in with the resin, and I'm excited. I want to make him something. Probably make some like a magnet for his classroom or something. I don't know. But there's stickers you can put in. You can do anything with resin. You can plastic stuff like these. I can resin in little flaky stuff. Resin in stickers. My brother was like, you can even put toys and resin toys. I was like, dang, I can do it. Endless possible. I want to decorate one of my pens. Start like learning how to like decorate pens. I think that'll be fun. Interesting and fun. Like I see people on TikTok doing so much stuff, and I'm like, oh, I bought bookmarks. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like I made paper clips, and my mom and friend was like, I want bookmarks. So they were thinking like those were bookmarks. They're paper clips for important papers, or want to put things together, like I guess just important papers, whatever. But I told my friend, no, I'm making bookmarks now. I just bought the molds, so I'm waiting for them. My brother's like, oh, awesome, that's a good idea. I'm like, yeah, because I've been seeing people making coasters. I want to eventually make coasters, but I have to have a lot of resin for that, because you make the holder for the coasters and then the coasters itself. And then like every time I do like an event or something, I want to make something new to add on to my inventory. Like, yeah, so I was like, oh great, bookmarks is a good one. I'm so glad I bought the mold. It has like 3 a long one, a middle one, a little one, a short one. Different size bookmarks, and it has like tassels. I bought like a 90 pack, so I'm excited. I'm like, man, I am like excited to make something new. Like I was gonna make jewelry, like I did buy molds for jewelry, but I'm like, I told my brother, this is a lot of resin. Like these would have to be a little hyped up in price because how much resin. And these are not expensive. The resins I like are not cheap. Like for 1 kilogram, 1 kilogram, I got 2 of them for $63. Okay. Then at Michael's was buy one and get one for 50% off. So this one turned out to be 30 and this one was 15. So my brother was like, it equals 1 together. I'm like, okay, that ain't bad. Got 2 for, I guess, the price of 1. So that worked out good. I like this color story. What do you think? Thank you for watching. I know I could go on just rambling, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. Bye for now.